Wow, it smelled like a baby. All right, next up we've got 5 Pinot Grigios. They are all from Italy. The most expensive one was the Santa Margherita Pinot Grigio. I believe that was 20 something dollars. And that one is not from the other appellations. This one is Alto Adige, which is northeastern Italy. The middle 3 are all from the appellation is Delle Venezie, which is a very enormous appellation in the Veneto, just south of Alto Adige in Italy. And then this one, the Cantina Zaccanini, the appellation is an IGT Colline Pescarese. I would have to ask my husband who speaks Italian how to pronounce it. Hey Ryan, how do I pronounce Pescaresi? Pescarese. Okay, grazie. Zaccanini, I believe, makes Montepulciano d'Abruzzo, which means that IGT, the Colline Pescarese, is probably in Abruzzo. I don't know. We're going to find out. Okay, so let's taste all 5 of these Pinot Grigios and see which ones rise to the top. As usual, I have my glasses. I have my water, I have my spittoon, and I also have my wet erase, and I have already marked all of my glasses so I don't get confused. Okay, looking at these all very quickly, they are all in the same, they're all basically the same color. They're all pale straw. Okay, Zaccanini, let's get to it. So the appearance is pale straw on the nose. Woo! Wow, that was like a, it smelled like a baby. Combination of detergent and wipes and crushed Valentine's Day hard candies. I'll say talc, B-Day crushed candies, crushed hearts. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to smell through all of them. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my God. That was the Borghetti that kind of smelled like... Has anyone ever been to a pool that doesn't have chlorine in it, but it has, I think it's bromine? Wow. Santa Margherita. Ooh, that's got a little poopy diaper on it. Let's see if that blows off. Poopy diaper. There's a lot of sulfur dioxide on these because I'm just like knocked. I feel myself getting stuffed up, and also it feels like I have a sulfur headache coming on. Okay, I might bypass the nose and go straight to tasting and tasting retronasally. Oh God, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. That is awful. Okay, hold on. On the palate. This is the Zaccanini. I think most people would say that this is dry. I think this has a couple of grams of sugar on it. How many grams? I don't know. 3, 4 per liter, somewhere in there. Just enough to kind of judge the fruit. It's a little disjointed. There's a touch of bitterness on it. The 2023 vintage. I don't know what the 2023 vintage was like in Colline Pescarese. God, it feels like it was diluted and then the sugar was added just to judge whatever was there. I'm going to have a hard time passing the Cantina Zaccanini. You know what I'll do? What I'll do with all of these wines, when I retaste them, I'll cool them down for about 20-30 minutes, and then I'll see if they change with a little bit of a chill, which they probably should. It probably won't taste as sweet when it, not that this is a sweet wine, but the sugar will disappear when it's cold. I'm going to give this a no pass. Zaccanini. Okay, next one. Pinot Project. There's some gas in here. On the nose, smells a little artificial. There's a Skittles, like right when you open the bag. And you know what too? Fruit stripe gum. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go straight for the palate. Overall, better than the Zaccanini. It doesn't have that diluted flavor. The flavors aren't diluted as they were on the Zaccanini. It's fine. It's simple. It's uncomplicated. But can you find more wine for the money? Fuck yeah, you can. Okay, I'll retaste it when it's cold. Wow. I'm going to put barely pass, but retaste. But I'll say but retaste cold. Oof. Okay, Villa Borghetti. This gave me a bromine. That's what it was. Let's give this a whirl. Oh, that's still there. That is still there. It smells like room spray. When it smells like fresh linen Febreze. Okay, on the palate. It's better on the palate than it is on the nose. It's kind of playing hide and seek. It's like, I'm going to show up on your palate and then I'm going to hide. And I don't really get anything. I'm going to say no pass, retaste cool. Okay, let's see. Let's see about the Mezzacorona. Not loving these Pinot Grigios. Okay, hold on. All right, Mezza Corona. Whew. It is so reminiscent of the Zaccanini. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if they're bottled by Ciccio Zaccanini. Ciccio means fat, doesn't it? Like a little pork chop? Bottled by two different, back to the Mezza Corona. You know, oh God, it also has that like baby talcum powder thing happening, but also, you know, when you get your salad in one of those plastic rectangular things, you open it and it's either going bad or you've already opened it and used some, but then you go back and you're like, I'm just going to use the rest of this. And then it's starting to smell bad and you're like, could I salvage this? I'm going to say no to this as well. No, pass. But I will retaste. I didn't even taste this yet. Let's taste it. I'm totally avoiding it. That had a prickle to it. Oh, that is all the bitterness of Pinot Grigio that you don't want in the wine. I might have to take the Mezza Corona out. I'm not gonna pass that wine. Nope, no pass. Do not retaste. Cool. Okay, so that one's out. Santa Margherita Pinot Grigio. Let's smell it again. What I get on this? I got poopy diaper on it. First whirl. Okay. On the nose. Poopy diaper is still kind of there, but it's blowing off a little bit. Let's give this some more air. Ooh, there's a zing at the end that goes zzz, straight up to my brain. Okay, so this has like an underripe peach, underripe apricot. Oof, has a little bit of like fleshy pear, like pear cubes in your fruit cocktail. I'm done smelling it because I'm kind of getting a headache from it. Okay, on the palate. I'm going to hate myself for saying this, but I think it has potential. Out of the bunch of Pinot Grigios, the Santa Margherita is the best, but I'm not going to call it a great wine or an outstanding wine by any means. I think it is passable. I think it is serviceable. So let's give an SAT to this. Okay, it was medium straw. There's a gentle bitterness, which is not bad. It's not like the Mezza Corona. It's almost like a bitterness that you get on frisé. The nose was medium. Palate is dry. Acidity is medium / plus. No tannins. Alcohol is medium. Body's medium. Flavor intensity is medium. Flavor characteristic is primary. I don't love what's happening with my tongue. There might be something going on with the pH. I'm going to do pH question mark. It's medium. As I'm sitting here doing this, it's kind of fading to the background. I'll be really interested to see what this tastes like when it's cold. But until then, Santa Margherita was the only one that passed. The Mezza Corona, do not waste your money on.